Hi folks, I want to bring you up to speed with something that's happening today, which is that I've developed mild symptoms of the coronavirus. That's to say a temperature and a persistent cough. And on the advice of the chief medical officer, I've taken a test that has come out positive. So I am working from home. No, well, Victoria, I can tell you that I'm shaking hands continuously. I was at a hospital the other night where I think there were actually a few coronavirus patients, and I shook hands with everybody. You'll be pleased to know, and I continue to shake hands. And
I've been working from home over the last couple of days because everybody who can work from home should work from home. I've also had some mild symptoms of coronavirus. And upon medical advice, I was tested, and that test has been positive. So I'll be self-isolating here until next Thursday.
It seems that every day when I go to edit my video, some major news happens and it's already too late to put in the video. Today though, I managed to get it in. Boris Johnson has tested positive. Hi Stephen. Boris Johnson has tested positive for the coronavirus, as has Matt Hancock, the Secretary of Health. Secretary of State for Health and Social Care in the UK. These are two pretty important people as far as UK politics goes, and it's quite a shame that they have tested positive for something that they're supposed to be protecting the country from. So yeah, face masks everyone. I don't know what it is in the UK or in the West why people just insist on not wearing face masks. It's like, no, they're not useful. Wear face masks. Everyone's going to get the virus if you don't. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Today is the 27th of March 2020 and I'm back with another coronavirus video. As of right now, recording the video, there are 537,881 cases of the coronavirus worldwide. Crazy number, I know, over 500,000. And the interesting thing that happened just overnight is the USA became the world's most infected place with the coronavirus. So cases now in the USA stand at 85,612 confirmed cases of the coronavirus. Yesterday, the total for the USA was 17,224 new cases. Spain in second place, Spain, so it's moved on from Italy already. Spain with 8,271 new cases, Germany 6,615, and Italy with 6,203 new confirmed cases. And yesterday something else happened. Spain had more deaths than Italy. Spain had a total of 718 confirmed deaths compared to Italy's 712 confirmed deaths from the coronavirus. Now I keep going back to the UK because, you know, that's where I'm from. And UK yesterday added 2,129 new cases. I'm telling you, it's on the path of Italy. It's on the path of Italy. And if people don't start taking it seriously, I'm still seeing the tube is still packed and people are still sneaking out to go to parks and play. If people don't start taking it seriously, grandmas and grandpas are going to be dropping left, right and centre. Supermarket workers are going to be dropping. There's already a doctor that's passed away just today. So UK, get your act together. And actually all of Europe now pretty much has overtaken Asia as the epicenter. I think I saw yesterday is like over 250,000 cases of this virus are in Europe. Anyway, USA's confirmed new cases don't show any sign of slowing down, so the USA needs to watch out as well. There were still videos of people going to the beach in the US yesterday, so it's an attitude thing, isn't it? Because you know in China, once this lockdown thing happened, no one was really violating the lockdown. There might have been like someone old who had no idea, just like going for a walk. But no one was like, oh, I'm not going to be locked down, I'm going to go out and go hang around and go to the bar and go to the beach. No one was thinking like that, so.
I get corona. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna let it stop me from partying. You know, we've been waiting for Miami spring break for a while.
It's definitely an attitude thing that's gonna affect the way that this thing increases around the world. Okay, now on to some of the stories before my memory card runs out. Ugh. So the president of Mexico just doesn't care about the coronavirus and thinks that Mexicans somehow have this immunity to the virus and that it's not serious at all. He's still giving speeches to his people saying that people shouldn't worry, continue with their daily lives, and that this virus somehow just doesn't affect Mexicans. Call an election. China's doing something as of the weekend which is going to make me feel a little bit strange. China has decided to close its borders to foreign nationals. So foreign nationals that are already here can stay, of course, but foreign nationals wanting to come to China from the weekend onwards for a period of up to 14 days at the moment, yet to be extended surely, because I don't think 14 days is going to change anything in the world in terms of this virus. The hotspot's just going to move from Europe to America, North America, and then bounce to South America and then across to Africa. That's all that's going to happen in the next 14 days. But China has made that decision to block the country to foreign nationals, and now it said that international airlines can only have one flight per week to China. And of course that flight will only have Chinese nationals because foreigners are now blocked from entering the country. So that's an interesting development. Took a long time though. I thought that would have happened a long time ago. But now it has happened. I feel locked in. It's sort of weird. Ooh, spooky. There's a bit of an eerie feeling of sort of like world war going on around the world. Like I'm looking at different countries all around the world and I'm just seeing the military everywhere. So in most countries of Europe, the military has been drafted in to do something. America, the military is being drafted in to support and stuff like that. South America, the military has been drafted in. All over the world. And China, the military was drafted in like a long time ago. And it's just weird, isn't it, to see so many countries having a military presence, you know, on the streets. It just makes me feel like this is a wartime. I know the virus is like the enemy, the human enemy, but I don't know, how do you feel about seeing the army on the streets? It just makes me feel like, is this the time when something is actually going to happen? Because right now tensions are quite high. A lot of countries are having little fallouts about the way that they are managing the situation. And China and America, Taiwan and China, European countries are having their own little squibbles, like Western and Eastern Europe are having little problems. North Korea and Russia have sort of like ignored China, and China was one of their, you know, strongest supporters in the past. It's all getting a bit weird. The world is just getting a little bit weird. Hong Kong is still having their issues. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about the military being everywhere. It's like everyone's on edge, ready to shoot, ready to do something stupid. So watch out for military stuff happening over the next few weeks. Did you guys see that video?
Who's scared of coronavirus? Don't touch your mouth.
What an idiot. What an absolute idiot. Apparently there's this challenge going on, the coronavirus challenge, where you do something stupid to either spread the virus or to show that you're not scared of catching the virus. Like there was one, someone was licking a toilet seat, and now it's like go to supermarkets and record yourself licking random stuff. Idiots. They should be locked up. And I think this guy in America, he has committed some kind of crime now, which is almost on the same level as terrorism, because they're still treating the coronavirus, they're still treating this as some kind of potential biological weapon. So yeah, I think, don't be stupid, guys. Don't be stupid. Don't do these challenges. It's not funny. During a time when there is no coronavirus, it's disgusting. But when there's the coronavirus and you're doing it sort of like intentionally to put yourself at risk or to put other people at risk, nah, that's nah. Punish these guys. I'm not sure I agree that it's like terrorism. I just think they're really, really stupid, but they need to be punished. They really need to be punished.
The police here have resorted to physical punishments.
Ooh, don't break the quarantine in India. Damn. So the Indian police have taken all these kind of crazy measures to control the population. Of course, 1.3 billion people on lockdown, that's India's population, and anyone that goes out on the streets, they're being chased off by the police in some weird ways. Sometimes they're being chased with sticks, sometimes they're being chased with, I can't recognize what it is in the poor quality videos, and the people that are captured are being made to do all kinds of weird stuff, like squatting in the street for a long time, rolling around on the street, putting their legs through bars so that they can have their feet beaten and stuff. Oh, all sorts of weird punishments. I don't know where they think of this stuff. I would never even be able to think of this kind of stuff to punish people. So it's quite interesting. Just don't break the quarantine rules. Stay at home. What sort of stuff are they doing in your country to control the quarantine? Punishments, fines, or weird and wonderful stuff like in India? Next thing I want to talk about is the UK. You know, I had a friend who went to travel and he came back with some symptoms, you could say. Maybe it wasn't anything, but it potentially was, because he came back from Spain and, oh my God, what's happening with Oscar? He came back from Spain, and even if he wanted to get tested, he wouldn't be able to be tested because he didn't meet the criteria. He wasn't in serious critical condition. He wasn't needing to be hospitalized, but he had some of the symptoms, and potentially, if he did have it, he could have been spreading it to all these people around him at work, in the public transport and stuff like that. So why can't people just get tested? What's going on with that? There's a lot of talk about Germany and Italy and the coronavirus death rates and the differences. Everyone's saying Italy lost control of it and Germany's got it under control because of the low death rate. But there is a difference in the way that they're recording the death rates. Now, I don't have all the information, okay? So I'm gonna say that again. I don't have all the information, so I'm not trying to tell you that it is definitely like this, but the little information that I do have, I'm reading that Italy is recording the data, recording the deaths of people. Anyone with the virus that dies goes down as a death from the coronavirus. Whereas in Germany, if they had underlying conditions, but they also had the coronavirus, their reason of death is being recorded very, very specifically. So even if they had the coronavirus, and as a result of having the coronavirus, it led on to something else, and they died from that, they don't count as a death from the coronavirus, they count as a death from something else. So actually, in Germany, a lot of people will be dying from the coronavirus as we would understand it. But because if they have underlying health conditions, they're going down as dying from that in a lot of cases. So let's say, for example, I had a weak heart and high blood pressure. I don't know, made it up. And if I also had the coronavirus and that made me have a heart attack, or whatever happens when you have a weak heart and high blood pressure, I don't know. So let's say I had a heart attack, I'll go down as having a heart attack, not a complication from the coronavirus, just a heart attack. So they're not counting those people, which is weird. I'm surprised the EU doesn't have like a solid one system method of calculating the coronavirus cases, because it leads to people thinking that Germany has this solid, excellent, great healthcare system, and all the rest of the EU is, oh my god, lost control, atrocious, terrible, when that's not the case. I'm suspecting if you went to a German hospital right now and had a look, you'd probably see the same kind of scenes that you're seeing across Italy and Spain. I'm guessing it's going to look the same, but the way that they're recording the cases is very different, and that's why the death rate seems to be so low. So anyone who wants to check it out, or anyone in Germany that wants to give some more info, let me know in the comments down below. And the last thing, America, USA is planning on releasing some prisoners, either prisoners who are coming to the end of their jail term or prisoners who have gone in for small offences. This is because the coronavirus seems to be spreading through the prison service, and that could affect a lot of people because there are visitors, there are prison staff, and there are all kinds of people who are going to be coming in contact with these people in such a densely packed area. So it's probably for the best, but there have been some people complaining, saying that they don't agree with it and it's not good. What do you think about that? I am personally of the opinion that if you let people go, you're probably not going to get them back. So you need to have a good think about who you're letting out. If you can't manage the prison system to stop a virus from spreading, then I think that you've got no choice. I think you need to let them all out. But, please, the murderers and the rapists, keep them in. Like, I don't think they should come out. But small offences, especially the ones, you know, where it's like they went in there for an offence that is now legal. Like, if they went in there for selling weed, and now weed is legal in a lot of places in America, I don't think that they should still be in there. That's in the first place. They shouldn't still be in there. And the second, at this time, they should come out. Anyway, what do you think about releasing prisoners in your area? No, not your area, in your country. I don't think, I can't imagine, you know, living somewhere where they open the prison gates and you just see all these people running out like, we're free! I'm laughing, I shouldn't laugh. I'm losing my mind now. I've been inside since January, so yeah. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, bye.